This is KOFI. KOFI is a place where you go when you want a delicious cup of coffee, or coffee beans, or you need a coffee machine, or you already have a coffee machine but it's broken and you need someone to fix it. KOFI is simply the temple of coffee. But there is this one blank wall in this temple that needs a mural. A mural that would communicate all the things happening under the roof of KOFI. When I got approached by the guys from KOFI, they already had a pretty straightforward idea of what they want. I liked the idea, so I started to work on the design right away. With the loose sketches of the main character, an octopus. My job was to turn this ordinary octopus into Octobarista. The idea here is that barista during the peak hours is doing a lot of tasks at the same time, which might be very stressful, but he should always keep a professional face. You know, a face that says, I got this. I've been working on this design for about a week. I was sending the sketches to KOFI and I was adjusting the sketches based on their feedback. Right now it's done, so let's paint it. Before I start with the painting, let me show you something magical. This is a globe from Mova Globes. I got this globe a while ago, and since then every single person who saw it in our apartment was amazed by it. These globes have first-of-its-kind technology without any batteries or cords. They only use magnets that are hidden inside and light. That's it. They have plenty of designs you can choose from. For example, recently they made a collaboration with Justin Bois, urban artist and illustrator known from the hip-hop culture. They turned his art piece, the DJ, into a globe, and it looks amazing. So, if you are looking for a unique piece that will brighten up your home and will amaze your guests, take a look at Mova Globes, and don't you forget to check the description of this video where you will find 10% off discount code. Alrighty. Okay. Let's do this. Good start. Very good. Looks safe, and that's how a ceiling looks like. Okay, first things first. As you can see, this is raw drywall. This is a normal wall. The normal wall has a structure. Drywall does not. That's why I'm gonna apply penetration. I mean, grounding color, base color. You know what I mean. See? We will get the same structure. After 2 layers of grounding color, right now it's time for 2 more layers of color that we actually want on this wall. Gray. Alright, I'm gonna let it dry and I'll see you tomorrow. Although you can't see anything, the first lines are done. As you probably noticed, I'm painting inside, and also the wall consists of a lot of very small details, so I'm not gonna use any spray paint. Instead, I'm gonna be using acrylic colors. Acrylic colors that I actually mixed on my own. You know, the big advantage of a spray paint is that you go into a spray paint shop and you just pick colors that you like, you want. But when you are mixing your own acrylics, you can't be 100% certain what color you're gonna get. Alrighty. The coffee here is just tremendous. Anyways, let's get back to work. It's time to apply some color.
Making a fill-in with brushes is fairly relaxing and precise process, but on the other hand it also takes quite a lot of time because you need to paint every single space twice in order to get a really nice coverage and color. Also, this process reminded me of my first commission this year in Prague, where I also painted with brushes, and the aftermath of that was that I had a neck pain, very serious neck pain for several weeks. I actually had to go and see a doctor because of that, and I needed to start working out in order to solve this problem. So right now I'm just hoping that the pain won't come back, because I'm getting a slight feeling that it might, because I keep my hand above my head for extended periods of time. That's the cause. Anyways, as I'm looking at the head of the Oktoberista, I noticed that the reds I have mixed, I have seen a problem with them. The mid-tone was too dark, so I need to brighten it up. I just need to put white in. Too dark. Starting to work on details here, and let me just say that these, what is it called? Well, you know what I mean, the other side of octopus's hands, whatever. It's really hard to paint this because you need to always think about the position and the structure, and yeah, there is a lot of them. That's the main problem. There is a lot of them. See? I truly love painting at this beautiful coffee shop, and it's not only because of the tremendous coffee. You know, I have spent countless days in the streets painting on legal walls in my city, and don't get me wrong, many times I had a great time, I met people, and it's been amazing, but in 95% of times, the artwork that I painted was repainted in a week, maybe in a month. In here, it's different. This artwork should stay here for years and people will see it for years. This is one of the big advantages of commissions. Another one that I really like is that you get to meet people and you get to spend extended periods of time at interesting places. In January in Prague, it's been an esport club. In here, it's a coffee house, and it's really interesting for me to see how things work here on day-to-day basis. This is the day number 4, and I hope that today I'm gonna finish this mural. We will see. What I like to do in the beginning of a day is to take a look at the mural in my iPad, where it's smaller and I can think better about the decisions that are ahead of me. Alrighty, the fill-in is basically done, and so I'm gonna start with the outline. By the way, if you are wondering where did I get these awesome pellets, I just kept the packaging of my delivery food. Yep, that's it. It's actually super practical. Speaking of commissions and legal walls in my city, you may have noticed that I was not very active on my channel in the past few months. I was working on some projects that failed, and so I lost quite a lot of time, but I was also thinking a lot about my next steps. I've been on YouTube for 8 years. I've recorded 650 videos already, and that makes me think about my art story. Where does it go next? Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually enjoying painting like probably never before. But I'm also recording the smallest amount of YouTube videos in the past 8 years. Is that a coincidence? I actually want to record a whole video in which I would like to elaborate on this topic and tell you more about my thoughts. Also, if you have any questions related to this, feel free to ask them in the comments below. I will try to answer them in this upcoming video. The day is coming to the end. It's Friday evening, and to be honest, I'm getting a little bit frustrated because I truly believe that this commission will be finished today. It's not a big deal, but I just keep wondering, why am I estimating the time so wrong lately? And I can probably blame the brushes, or maybe I started to paint more complex characters. I don't really know. It's true that some of the days I spent here were compromised. I had to deal with some other stuff as well, so I didn't spend the full 8 hours here, but still, 5 days for a character like this seems like a lot to me. Day 5. Let's finish it. And I'm finally getting to my favorite part of every single mural project, the part where most of the color is already applied, most of the things are already rendered out, and I get to look at the wall and adjust the details, adjust maybe some mistakes, things that I want to improve or change. And right after this comes something even better, the removal of tape, which means that I am done. Unfortunately, the owner did not apply primer to the green wall next to my mural, and in result, the tape damaged it. But it's not a big deal, I knew about this before, and the owner is a handyman who won't have any problem fixing this. And this is it. I want to say a big thank you to KOFI for their hospitality. If you ever find yourself in Bratislava and you want a tremendous cup of coffee or coffee beans or anything related to coffee, this is the place to go. Also, big thank you to Mova Globes for sponsoring of this video. I can highly recommend you their globes as well. And yeah, guys, you let me know in the comments below, what do you think about my Octo Barista. For sure, this place will look a little bit different when they put all the tables back, and they will also apply a light above the mural so it will brighten it up. I will definitely come back to see this, but for now, this is the final result. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.